It's there.
Hey, good morning,
Myles,
people of the
Myles,
nation
Myles, we are live.
all over the world.
We are live from the dock.
What is that?
That's today's video.
Oh, okay.
I was second guessing myself, thinking, should I upload this and just leave it for tomorrow? Because then it'll unbalance the stream of life, and
Blah.
yeah. But so far we got 0 viewers. That's all right.
Mimi, good morning, Mimi.
Yes, I got my trusty bodyguard Mimi at my side at all times.
Ignoring.
No, she's snoring. She's licking something.
Yeah, it's ignoring. Doing
I
something.
just ignore. But I guess we ain't gonna get nobody come up today.
Yeah. Peter will come up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, they say we got one concurrent viewers, 3, but here it says 1. There it says 2. Now it says 3. Hey, how's everybody doing, man? Welcome to Myles and Brent's live stream. Where we talk about anything and everything. Everything and everything. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's living a good life. I hope everybody's in a place that they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, I wonder if my family in the States watch this. They never come up.
Yeah, is it even the live chat on you?
How about yours? Does your family ever come up? I don't know. I never seen them either.
No, just
Oh, somebody just bailed.
just Bubbles. Thank you.
Hey, Doc. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you, guy. Like I said, we're grateful, but we don't expect it, man. Thank you very much, Doc. You didn't show up for Wednesdays?
Wednesday? Friday?
The list? Yeah.
Friday.
Myles' secret list? Yeah, I hear you, man.
Thank you for
Now,
my
was it Friday? Or maybe it was Friday. Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. The days, when you ain't got nothing really going on, the days just blend, you know?
Good morning, Mr. Rizzo.
The only thing I worry about, did we pay the bills? Yep, they're good. And that's all I'm concerned about.
Disaster.
It's wet. It's raining in California.
Is it raining? Or the ice or snow?
They don't get snow. Well, in the mountains they'll get snow, but down in the level areas, well, Doss, you're always working, man. You're always working. But I guess he has goals in life, you know, which nothing's wrong with that.
Like annoying.
Oh, the annoying one. Yeah, I hate that one. Where it's just a mist. It's when you, how can I say this? It's not enough, but when you put on your drizzle, on the setting on your windshield wipers, so it goes, its streaks going across, so you got to do it manually. You got lights. Doss, where exactly? I mean, you don't have to name the town, but what area of California you live in? Light snow. I could go for some light snow. Not today. It's like 90 degrees already, so we ain't getting no light snow.
You said in spring is spring in Ian's place.
Oh, okay. I remember one time I was going down aisle 5, and you know when you go through, it's like I don't know if you want to call it a mountain area, but it's like this, and you got to climb tall hills, and they got snow and they shut the road down. I got stuck. God, I wish I could remember what town it was. It wasn't a very big town, but we got stuck there overnight, which I could care less, you know. I was covered, you know. Hey, I can't drive. It's snowing. Well, actually, the snow wasn't bad enough. I mean, somebody that drove in it all the time, it'd have been like whatever. But the state police were like, "Nah, man, we can't let. If we let you go, we gotta let some of the other cars go, and most of these people can't drive in snow, and we don't want no problems." And I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. But we had a park. It was a 2-lane highway with a medium in the middle, a level medium, and we all, you know, it was like it even said there were signs, "No parking in medium, and you get a ticket." And we're like, "Okay, where are we gonna park?" And the state police were like, "Just park in the freaking medium." That's what they were telling us. Just park in the medium. Where else are you going to go? And we can't let you go. They didn't want us parking on the shoulder of the highway, which is understandable because it could create a problem. So they had us park on the medium. In this town, like I said, it was only a 2-lane highway with a medium in the middle. Level medium, not a raised medium.
What? You haven't
It was just a message.
answered it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Rizzo.
Abenson here
Robinson?
in our place, Abenson.
Oh, Abbottson. Yeah.
Condepot.
In this area, we did buy some stuff from Robinson's.
Robinson, the appliances is.
That's what I was getting ready to say. The Robinsons, they inflate their prices, but
Right.
there's a place called Abbotson's. And I'm pretty sure it's all over the Philippines. Their prices are. I mean, we purchased our TV in the living room, okay, and we paid some money for it, right? And then a couple of weeks later, we walked into Abbottson, and the TV was like much cheaper. The same TV that we bought at Robertson's was much cheaper at Abbotson's. But they have appliances, they have TVs, they have mixers, they have microwaves, they got rice cookers, and they also have like stoves. Yeah, stoves and ovens, freestanding. They have that. They got everything there.
What about in Wilcon? Do they have TV?
Well, I'm not impressed. I am not impressed with Wilcon.
But sometimes you found appliances which is from product of America, USA.
Yeah, I know that. Products of USA and also products of England. Like those flash heaters for your shower.
Yeah. Bathroom.
Yeah, they have them there. But I'm not impressed with them, man, because it just, I don't know. It's one of them deals, they have it or they don't have it, you know what I mean? And then when they don't have it, you got to wait a while for them to get it back and stuff. It's what's the place? Wilcon is supposed to be like a Home Depot and everything like that. But I guess if you don't know anything else but that, it's fine. But when you go like I said, when you go to Home Depot or some of those other ones like that, and then you go there, you're like, because they don't have lumber there. At least I didn't see any. You know? I guess yeah.
What's that?
He did write my name. I can imagine how you write your name there, boss.
In an India.
Did you do it in the snow while you were standing up? I think everybody does that. Why? Lazada. Lazada's hit and miss, man.
If Lazada, there is so you better go to the.
I'm the type of I have ordered stuff from Lazada, but I'm the type of person I want to see the product, physically actually see the product before I purchase it, because there's times when I order something from Lazada, okay, it wasn't a big item, it was a small item, and they deliver it, and I look at it, and it's an envelope, and I was like, what? And I tell the delivery guy, I'm not even going to open this. And he looks at me. I said, this is not what I ordered, because what I ordered is bulky. And what's this? You know, and he opened it, and it was a picture of what I ordered.
And also, if you order from Lazada, it will cost you a lot of shipping.
Mm-hmm.
The shipping.
A lot of times, man, things from Lazada are not cheap. I don't care, man.
So
What?
Shopee.
Shopee cheap? I don't order from
Shopee is
Shopee.
cheaper, but the same, you have to pay the shipping fee.
And unfortunately, with the tariffs, okay, some stuff it's expensive. You know, it's expensive. So,
And
like I said, man, if you can go and purchase something, physically see it, you're better off. You know, I mean, yeah, you might have to drive 3 hours somewhere, all right, but at least you're at ease. You know, you're not like, oh, I hope I don't get, because there is scams as far as Lazada. And I've had, or what they do, and this irks the hell out of me, and it might irk you, is you order something, okay, and you'll get notified when they package it for shipping, and you'll get notified when it's been handed over to whoever the delivery service is, okay? And like 5 days will go by and it hasn't even been packaged yet.
yeah.
And you're like, what's, and you send them a message saying, hey, when are you going to send this out to be delivered? They'll write to you, sorry, sir, it's out of stock. You have to wait another week. And I cancel it. You know, and now you really don't want to cancel it yourself, because they take a percentage and they charge you. But if the seller cancels it, it's good. That's why, like I said, I try really not to cancel something. I try to get them to cancel it, but they don't. They won't cancel it because they know they're going to get nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
You go to the shop, buy in the shop, and then they offer you you want them to deliver the item, or you bring it home by yourself.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know, maybe it's paranoid. I'd rather physically see something.
Yeah, it's much better.
And I'm pretty sure
you're
I don't know if it's your wife or just your partner. I'll just say partner. I don't know how she feels, but she'll tell you about Lazada. Lazada, they don't they don't investigate sellers. Okay, they don't investigate them. They don't see if they're legitimate or anything like that. So it's kind of like a flip of a coin at times. And a lot of Philippines will tell you, if you order something from Lazada, have it COD.
Yeah.
Don't pay cash there on your app, Lazada app. Have it COD. So if it never shows up, or if something shows up that ain't not what you ordered, like a picture of what you ordered, I'm not paying for this. I didn't order a picture of what I wanted. You know. You just learn things.
Good morning, Florence and Daryl.
Hello, Miss Florence and the other guy. How you doing? These flies, man. Where are they coming from? We keep our windows closed and everything, because most of the time we're running the aircon because the humidity's crazy. And I'm like, where are these flies coming from? I think they're coming from up in the attic. They get in, and then they find their way into through here.
Wait, they have
what?
Three flies.
And why would I order from TikTok? Nah.
Yeah, they will.
I apologize. Nah, I shouldn't have been a smart ass. Nah, I never order anything from TikTok.
Sometimes they said TikTok is much better than Lazada.
And people are telling me now Amazon is not too crazy about, when you order from Amazon from the States, they're really not, they really don't want to take your order because of the tariffs, Because even when you order something from another country coming to the Philippines, you got to pay you got to pay a tax on it. but the taxes, from my understanding, have like gotten crazy. Your sister-in-law ordered from TikTok. I never did that.
Yes, they said it's much better
Is it?
than
I never even.
Lazada.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I never knew you could even order from TikTok. Hey, I'm such a boomer. You know. I never knew you could order from TikTok.
Really, you never tried it,
No,
so
I never
you
tried
don't you
But
you
I
don't
didn't.
know if it is better than other online sellers.
Yeah, but I never knew. Like I said, I never knew you could order from TikTok.
Yeah, you're
TikTok shops. I'll check it out. Not saying I don't even know if I got TikTok on my phone. Because at one time, remember this about China, and they say they were hacking in. I don't know if it's true. Okay, they're saying China was hacking in on people's phones through TikTok, and I was like, oh, it's the last thing I need.
yeah. Many people says that they experience Lazada, Shopee, and TikTok. That TikTok is much better than Lazada. I don't know.
There's only one conversation that I want to talk about because somebody sent me an email about purchasing property and building a home in the Philippines. We'll talk about that later. They were like he just wanted some advice, and I told him, but he said, "Man, you should tell people that on one of your vlogs or one of your live streams or whatever you want to do." He says because I was told something different, and I was like, "No, no." And I got this information. The advice I got it from two people. I got it from a lawyer. See, in the Philippines, it's not like the States, okay? The lawyer can practice law in the Philippines. They get the hamidami from the Philippine government anywhere in the Philippines. And in the States, you can only do it like what you're licensed to practice at, like whatever state you're practicing. Licensed
Cannot
for.
jump to other place.
Well, some lawyers that I talked to in the States, they'll be licensed to practice in the state they're in and plus the surrounding states. Some of them.
What's that? It's fine.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Marbell. Yeah. So you remember her bell telephone?
What's
That was
Huh? What's Margaret?
Bell telephone.
Oh.
It was. They got broken up because it was a monopoly, but they used to run the telephone system in the States, and then all of a sudden, somebody, I don't know who it was, took them to court, and they broke it up. Yeah, they controlled everything. So how you doing, Daryl? You gotta go back to work tomorrow, Monday?
Good morning, Charles.
Hey, good morning, Charles. Thanks for showing up, man.
Seychelles Island. Seychelles Island.
I don't know, where's that at?
I don't know.
You don't know? Hey, Charles, where's that at? Myles doesn't know where it's at. You work today. That sucks. Oh, you have tomorrow off? That's cool.
Yeah. Today's Saturday.
Yeah, you said he worked. Well, wait a minute. No, today. Oh, there's Saturday. Yeah, you're right. Today in the States is Saturday. Yeah. I don't know if any of you seen my video that I put up today, man. I don't know what I was thinking. And I put the exchange rate for the 15th, but it's not. It's the 16th. I don't know. And it's a long video and it took forever to render. So once I went through it and saw it, I was like, it ain't the first time I did that. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I was like, this video's, it took almost an hour to render. So, prep it to be uploaded to YouTube. I was like, no.
Exchange rate of US dollar is 59.
Yeah, it's 59 for today. Should I talk about what them two people told me about buying a house here? That lawyer told me, and the retired post office guy, the Philippine state, lived in this state over 20 years and came back here. Yeah, there's a couple of things he told me, and I was like, okay, which I kind of knew, but I didn't know too much about it. But a lot of people think the laws here are way different than they are in the States. Number one, if you're a foreigner, you can never, ever, well, there is a loophole for it, but I don't think us as normal retired people have the money to go around this loophole. But
Yan also.
oh, okay. And you will never be able to own land here. Okay, it is what it is. That's why a lot of your foreign companies won't come to the Philippines because it's too much of a risk for them. I even watched an interview about it. Like I don't know who, Elon Musk, and he was going to build a factory here for. I'm not sure if it was his phones or his cars, and he said the risk it's too much of a risk, and but you can own a house. You can own that house. In other words, it can be put in your name. He goes, now what you do is before the house is even built, and you and your partner go out and look for land, he goes, the first thing you do is you stay out of sight. Don't let the seller see you. Have your partner go and do all negotiating and everything like that. You'll get a better price. You'll get a fair price.
Now, before you negotiate, you need to find it out in the municipality, just like
Yeah,
before.
well, that's after you look at a property and you're thinking about buying it. You do the research on that property. Make sure it's not the deed on that property ain't all screwed up and 500,000 people own that property. Okay, because let me tell you what's going to happen if you buy that property and all of a sudden Juan shows up and says, "Hey, I'm part owner of that property and you need to pay me whatever." You just want to avoid them hassles. Okay, and it does happen. You can deny it all the time. It does happen. All right.
Do some research in the municipality. As long as you have the
lot number.
Yeah, and the name of the owner of the property.
Mm-hmm.
When the name and the number the same in the municipality.
Yeah.
That's it.
Number two, and they both stress this: never, ever, ever buy or build a house on family property. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it, because down the road it can become a problem. It can become a problem because remember, you don't own that land. You have no control of that land. Okay, so you go out and you buy. You and your partner, hopefully you can trust this person. Hopefully they don't have a long-term game being played out. Before the house is built, even before they lay down the first block or whatever you want to call it, you get a lease agreement with your partner for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years where you pay them 20 pesos for a long-term lease agreement. That protects you a little bit. There's ways around that, but they ain't got the money to find out, so don't. When you build the house, you insist that the house is built when it's built, the house is put in your name. Nobody else's. Nobody else's name. Your name. And 9 times out of 10, that kind of helps with any problems. Now, also, like I said, You never built on a family's land. There could be problems down the road. Never, oh, no, yes, there could be problems. It happens all the time here. There'll be problems down the road. Also, you want to have distance between your partner's family and your house. You want some type of distance there. In other words, they can't show up every day, at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or they can't show up because they need to borrow money. In other words, they ain't got the money to come travel and see you, so they're not going to show up. I know it sounds cold, but this is the advice I got from Filipinos. That they're the ones that told me to do this. I mean, they asked me, "Hey, does her family own the house that you want?" I said, "No, they have nothing to do with it. They're like 8 hours away." And he goes, "Good deal, good deal. You don't want to deal with it, man." He says he's a Filipino. He said he's tired. He gets tired of it. Where they show up at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or they assume that they can just come over and stay for a few days. They don't ask, they just show up.
Yeah. Charles, we are living from the northern part of Luzon.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Troy. I was one in my mouth and I didn't see that. Which islands? Yeah, we're Luzon, right? No.
Northern Luzon.
I don't think we're in the biggest island in the Philippines, ain't we?
Yeah, we are living in the northern part of Luzon.
Yeah, we're up in the northwest corner.
We are living
Almost.
in Region 1.
Yeah, we're in Region 1. And I know a lot of people, like I said, man, I don't want to get into like Wednesday, okay, or Friday. But I just seen so many people here get taken advantage of, man. It's kind of like 95% of it's their own fault. Their own fault, And it's sad. Oh, you're Region 5? Where's Region 5?
Region 5 in South.
That's south. That's south, right? Where's Rizzo?
This is
Hey, you related to Frank Rizzo, who was a mayor of Philadelphia?
Rizzo.
The Rizzo family. It was fun. This is when I was a kid, man. He had Frank Rizzo, which was the mayor. Okay. He had a brother who was the fire chief of the city of Philadelphia. And he had another brother that was the police chief of the city of Philadelphia. And then the attorney general was like, I don't know who, it was a family member. It was kind of like, ooh.
Region 5. So you are not, are you affected of the previous
Yeah, we got affected, but it wasn't that bad.
Now then, Mr. Rizzo.
No, he asked, did you get affected? He's not saying I got affected. It wasn't.
I am asking if they
Okay. But you got to answer the question before you ask the question. You got to answer his question before you ask him a question. Don't be mad. I don't know. But yeah, no, it wasn't bad, man. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. But we got some rain. We got some winds, but it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. And we got the mountains, man. We got the mountains to separate the East Coast from the West Coast of the Philippines. So,
good morning, Polly at March.
Hey, Paul, how you doing? Making any pizzas today? Oh, okay, I got you, man. Okay, I got you. Yeah, the Rizzo family was a very powerful family in Philadelphia at one time. Frank Rizzo passed away a few years ago.
Charles.
That's good. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, so sometime today, probably around lunchtime, right? We'll go over Charles. Yeah, we're gonna go see Shaw and the grandkids, see how they're doing. We might bring lunch. We're gonna bring lunch. You don't know. We could stop and buy it. you know?
Okay. Bald.
No,
I ordered some shampoo and conditioner from Lazada. See if it is worth my bald head. You see,
you're not
you did
bald.
it. You
This
did
is
it,
bald. This is bald. You're gonna stress out thinking that you're going bald, which you're not. And then they're gonna make you go bald. Uh-huh. Isn't that right there? So, oh, okay. They don't get there.
the same climate, but they don't get that kind of calamities, weather calamities.
In other words,
Here
what
in
we get,
Ireland.
what we get.
Yeah.
You imagine if they did, man, if they're living on an island,
Mm.
you know, it's gotta be bad if they did, you
Yeah.
know? So what's going on with you all, man? Participate. Yeah, it's part of life, man. Hey, at least I ain't like my dad. My dad, he had the bush shoot, okay? And I can remember far back when I was a kid, man, it was like that. Hey, but the funny thing is though, he used to do the comb over. It was like, okay, whatever. It's boy, I don't want to split hairs. It just seems like I don't know. It just everything's going really good. Then all of a sudden I start fighting with the temperature. You know what I mean? And no matter what I do with the air gate on the side with the hot box, it's
Mm.
I don't know. And sometimes it comes out really well. I think a lot has to do with the wood,
Yeah.
but sometimes it comes out really good. And then sometimes it's like I wasted 8, 9, 10 hours on this. Damn, these flies are driving me crazy. I wasted 8, 9, 10 hours on this. I could have just ordered out. You know? Yeah, the flies are driving me crazy. Philippines is a good place to retire, depending on how you go about it. You know,
What place?
where do you, Charles? Where do you exactly where do you want to retire at? Or you haven't decided yet? I mean, I think it's all about location, location,
Yeah.
location, and a lot of guys,
Location.
and I understand why. And I probably, if I wasn't with Miles, actually, if I wasn't with Miles, I wouldn't even be here. I would be in like Scott. Like I said, my long term goal was I wanted to retire in Scotland. That was my long term goal because I lived there for a few. I loved it. I loved Scotland, but that didn't happen.
Mm.
You know.
The one we have is okay, right? No problem.
No, I have no problem. We got one of those front loaded washing machines.
Yeah.
Who makes it? I can't remember.
I think this is Germany or it's not here in Philippines. No.
I don't think the Philippines make. Oh, they make them little plastic.
They
No,
make,
no, China makes them.
assembled the
Yes.
parts from other country, but the Philippine assembled it. The one we have is no problem, Mr. Rizzo. A good job.
Yeah, I like it. It's automatic, man. It's electric.
Yeah.
You know, you throw all your clothes in there, you push a button, and you walk away. Come back in an hour, and it's done.
Yep.
They have ones here, the plastic. And you basically got to sit next to it while it's doing its washing, you know, because you got to fill it up and you got to put it in spin cycle. Isn't that fly bothering you?
That's why I am holding this one.
I've seen it. It's kind of like the flies don't bother. They annoy me. I just don't want them in my face. You know what I mean?
Just don't want them to.
Hey, DC, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good morning, Mr. Gizzy.
How's life as a firefighter in Baltimore? Much respect to you, guy. Much respect.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So you think that's a lot of the problem is just the humidity? I mean, I always because I don't even know. I question, you know, like in front of the grilling area, you got the temperature gauge on there. I question that sometimes. Is that right? You know? I don't know.
Chair said not yet decided the location.
Where you see that at?
They
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, do your research, man. A lot of people say, like people like myself, that they say try not to go in the heavily foreigner populated area. And they said that's where everything gets very expensive.
Yeah.
But I understand, like you come over here all alone, you know, all by yourself, trying to start a new chapter in your life. You don't want to go like, okay, like Badak. Say there was no foreigners here. You won't want to come here because you don't know anybody. You know, you can't talk to somebody saying, hey, where's the best place to rent? Where's the best place to buy your food? Where's the best place to eat? You don't have anybody. And I get that, you know. Error. No, das. Yeah, the plastic ones. I mean, they work. They work.
They work.
And I go ahead.
It won't last longer.
Well, I know a lot of Filipinos. They don't do the actual washing part in it. Okay, they hand wash it because a lot of them like their clothes hand washed.
Yeah.
But they do the spin in it, you know, to get all that excess water out. Your sister does that, right?
Yeah, it's much better to hand wash and then you spin it.
You can tell the difference and feel the difference between a hand wash clothing and
more brighter.
Well, not only that, they're a lot more softer, you know, and they last a lot longer. A lot of my shirts here, man, sometimes I think my wash machine's beating the hell out of them because right around the collar it's starting to fray. That might be cheap material. I don't know, but it just sometimes don't. What do you think? You think I'm talking out my butt? It just feels like like here, like the collars, it frays it. You know what I mean? Where I don't know how to explain it. It just
Yeah, sometimes we don't use the softener.
oh the softener, yeah.
Yeah, that makes the fabric soft.
Yeah, when I came here to move permanently, one time Myles was out there doing wash, and I was like, "What are you doing?" This is before we got the wash machine, and she was out there hand. I mean, there was buttloads of clothes to be washed, and I was like, "No, we can't be doing this, Myles." And I think that within that week, went out and bought a wash machine. How much did I pay for it? I don't remember. Do you?
34,000.
34,000 pesos. I paid for
No, 34, 36.
Between 34 and 36,000, we paid for it, you know.
Samsung.
But Myles is not my slave, and I couldn't sit there and watch. It was just like it felt weird to me, you know. What I mean?
Mm.
Now it's a natural thing here. That's what they do. They hand wash all their clothes. And I was like, we're too old for that, man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just too old for that. Dryers, there's not, I mean, yeah, you can have a dryer, but boy, they're expensive. I don't mean they're expensive to purchase, they're expensive to run, you know what I mean? And I haven't found one yet, like in the States, you can get a gas dryer. I was looking to see if you could find like a propane dryer, you know what I mean? Just hook up a propane bottle to it. But I haven't seen any of them. There might be, but I just haven't seen
We
them.
don't need here because
Sometimes when it's see here during the rainy season, and you got to admit, Miles, during the rainy season, man, it could take forever for your clothes to dry because it's raining all the time. Okay, not all the time, but most of the time it's raining. So you got to hang them inside. Yeah, you know, and this just take forever. And then you start smelling them, and it smells moldy. You know,
yeah,
you have no control over them, Miles.
that is the reason why we use the fabric softener. So during the rainy season, the smell stay. What you mean, Charles? You're alone? Why you travel?
Charles, you all by yourself, or you have a partner?
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay politically correct nowadays, partners, because you don't know, and it's none of my business. It's none of my damn business. Well, you know where you are in life, but yeah, I don't blame you, man. Like I said, the place that we were going to build a house, it was like, no, I can't stay here. There was a lot of things going on, and it was just, I'm here to retire. I'm not here to be a referee or a bank. Okay, so we moved here. I didn't find this place. Myles found this place. She was at the right place at the right time, right? You were at the right place at the right time, you know? In other words,
Yes.
and everybody says, well, was that cheaper? No. Building a house that we were going to build, what we had is we have a huge warehouse, and we were converted into a house. And got a hold of an architect. He drew up some plans, and it was nice. It was really nice. It would have been the same price to build that house than it was to buy this place.
Yeah.
You know, it was the same exact price. But we decided to come here.
Vietnam.
Vietnam, yeah, Vietnam's cheaper, but I don't know.
They said it's Thailand. Thailand. Yeah.
Yeah, Thailand. They say
They
Thailand's the
said
place to
it's
go
a
to.
nice place.
They say Thailand's nice. Believe it or not, a lot of people are starting to move away from the Philippines. They're going to Vietnam. They're going to Thailand, and what's the other place they're going to? Guam. They're going to Guam. Well, Guam because they got military, U.S. military. They got the military hospital there. So I get that. I get that. And Taiwan, the medical is a lot better there and a lot cheaper.
Hey, Jack and Maria, good morning.
So if you got health problems, Taiwan's the place to go. You know, if you got some serious health problems, Taiwan's the place to go. Hey, good morning, Jack and Maria. How you doing? Glad to see you here, man. Glad to see you here. We are grateful, ain't we? Yeah, you gotta figure it out, man.
Yeah.
You gotta figure it out, you know.
If you want to live near those places with a lot of foreigners from the south, exactly from the south. But if you want to live in a place that you think that all the things you need every day is there, go from the north.
There were a lot. What's what some guys do is they'll come here for like different times. And they'll come here for like 2 weeks to a month. But they don't go to the same place every time they venture out, you know? But I don't know how Mr. Rizzo feels about, if he's living here in the Philippines, how he feels about his area. Some people want to live in the city, and that's fine. That's not wrong with that. And some people don't want nothing to do with the city, and they want to live out in the middle of nowhere, you know? And they both have their pros and cons. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. It's where you feel, you know, comfortable and where you feel happy. Because your happiness means more. Your happiness is what counts, you know?
What's that, Mr. Rizzo said? I want to get washing machine because
Oh, did I skip that one?
yes,
I'm sorry there, Mr. Rizzo. Yeah, but that's Mr. Rizzo. That's the way of life, man. It's normal for them, you know. Now you imagine if you're like the States, if your Philippine wife was out in the backyard and it's with a tub washing clothes, people were like, "What the hell is he doing?" You know, or in the bathtub washing clothes, you know. Yeah, they're bad bathtubs washing clothes. They'd be like, "What is he doing?" But like I said, hand washing, I think they come out cleaner and they're much softer.
better.
Yeah, but we're too old for that, man. I don't care what it. Miles, there was an argument in the beginning, not an argument, a disagreement, and it was like, Miles, we're getting too old for this, you know. I won't even know where to begin to hand wash. I ain't gonna lie. I never hand washed clothes before because I know it's an art to it. You know what I mean? In other words, I'd be there for an hour working on one shirt.
No, that's why you need the brass to
You know,
it
or you
helps to,
or what they got, what they call them, washboards.
yeah,
They go,
yeah.
or we go down to the river and we can beat them on rocks.
That that if you use that board, washing board, and
Yeah.
the brass, then you can see everything where is the stain, so that you can add some.
Miles, I still be doing it for like an hour.
It
You
depends.
know, because you know, 'cause-
If you master it, so you can do it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all been doing it like basically your whole life, so you got a rhythm. You know how to do it. Us Westerners are like, I ain't hand washing shit. Wash machine, press the button and walk away, and come back in an hour and it's done. You know. But like I said, there is benefits to hand washing. There is a lot of benefits. Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Yeah.
Vietnam's it's. I don't know if I never been there, so I don't know if it's more uh, foreigner friendly. I don't know. I'm not even. I have no advice. I have nothing. I have no opinion. I've never been there. I like to go there, but I've never been there.
I like to visit Vietnam.
Yeah, but I heard it's hard for a Filipino to do things like that because the government, because you have to have a visa. Don't you have to have, which I don't understand. Don't you have to have permission to leave the Philippines to go visit somewhere?
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're denied.
No, it's only US is the hardest
Yeah.
the
Well,
Western,
I told you
Western.
what you need to do. You need to fly into Mexico and then walk over the border.
I don't like to be illegal.
I know, I'm just busting on you. Yes, see, we own this house, man. Paid, how much we paid for it?
The house and lot is 2.6.
I thought it was 2.5.
2.6.
2.6 million. And talking to other people, they said, you paid too much. And I was like, thank you very much for telling me now if I paid for it.
You know some?
What?
This time you cannot get the 2.5 anymore.
Oh, now it's that's what I'm saying
And also the
here.
location is okay.
Yeah.
Problem of the location.
Prices here are so, yeah, 2.6 is a lot of money, but they wanted, there was a piece of land. I mean, the lot was smaller than ours. And how much went the guy want for it? 5 million. I was
Yeah.
like, what? 5 million pesos?
And only the lot, no building yet.
Nothing on it, nothing. And it needed to be cleaned up. 5 million. So that just tells the prices are
So here
inflated.
people says, oh, you're very lucky. You can have your own instant house with that amount. What?
That's good, yeah.
Hi, Polly. Not first lady.
Miles is the supreme ruler of this house, ain't it? That's what I call her, Her Royal Highness. Jokingly, not to be a jerk about it. See, we Miles, everybody, life, you can't like take life, as long as you're not disrespectful, like me and Miles, we don't take life seriously, man.
It's so fun.
Yeah, Cambodia, yeah.
Yes,
Cambodia.
Cambodia, they said it's nice place also, but
Yeah.
communication is the problem.
Hey, thanks, though, man. Appreciate you. You're just from traveling, huh?
Oh, okay. That is why.
I had no regrets living here, but like I said, I didn't know 20 years ago that I was going to meet Miles, you know. And like I said, I lived in Scotland for a few years. Loved it there. Loved it there. People are good. People are good. And that's why I was like, well, I'll retire in the Philippines. I'll retire in Scotland. But that wasn't in the plans, I guess. Plans that I didn't know about. I have no regrets living here. I have no regrets whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, the hand washing, that's the way to go for them.
Mm.
And if you say, and I wonder, they say, oh, when people find out you got a wash machine, oh, they're lazy. Are they saying that because they're jealous? They saying that because they actually believe that you're lazy because you're not hand washing. You know?
Sometimes it's much better. The one
They would
thing
consider that what would they consider spouse abuse, Mr. Rizzo?
yes, because hand washing.
So you're a cooking guy, huh? Miles is a good cook. Dashboard is closed.
Yes.
But do what they do in the Navy. Do you ever see how sometimes if you have clothes that need to be washed and they're on water hours, you have guys that'll get like a net bag and they put the clothes in there and they tie a line to it, rope to it, and they throw it at the aft end of the ship and while the ship's moving, and that washes it.
Hey, Big Ace, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Big E's. How you doing? Hey, how's your liver going, man?
Yeah.
How's your liver going? I know you've been trying to deal with that.
Yeah.
How you doing, man? How's your health? Getting better? I hope. I really do. We didn't remodel it, but we just I kind of updated, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
Put air cons in one, two, three,
Four.
right? Four. put 4 air cons in and 4 bedrooms and the living room, and just monetize it the best of our ability without going broke.
Actually, before that, Brand wants to remodel it, is especially the kitchen area and the dining area. That he wants to remove one of the bedroom.
Oh yeah, this room one here, this is a 4 bedroom house. Okay, well I say 3.5, but this room right here, I was like, the walls are fake walls. Okay, it's not concrete walls, and I'll say we can knock the 3 sides down because one of the walls faces the kitchen, and we can open the kitchen up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
they're not load bearing walls because we got cement pillars, on the corners of every room. So it's not a load bearing wall. All right, Paulie, I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for showing up. You be good, man. BGC. I hear it's expensive there, though, is it? I mean, I don't know. I've never been in that area, but I hear BGC is kind of expensive. If you got the money, you got the money.
Expensive, yeah.
But people say, nah, it's expensive there, and it's like, well, I guess that's why it's the people with the money go there and live, whether or not they ain't got to deal with crazy people.
Even in that is considered southern part of Luzon, Charles. There's a lot of foreign nationals there.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. But that's how you do it. I mean, what are you going to, Mr. Rizzo? What are you going to do if you already have a washer and dryer, but your wife insists on hand washing? What are they going to do? You say, and the police show up, because people don't know how to mind their own damn business. Police show up at your house and you tell the cops, man, I bought her a washer and dryer. She's from Asia, and she don't want to stop doing what she's normally doing. I mean, what can they do?
Many people here that they had their own washing machine also, but they still ask their maid. Those people have.
Yeah, because they don't want to do it themselves. So
They
they
ask
no
their
problem.
maid. They still ask their maid to do the hand washing.
Myles has a family member who does laundry service. All right. It's people that know her that have her do it. And I've seen it at times where you walk up into by her house and she'll have a mountain of clothes. I'm like, what is it? Somebody's paying. Now I don't know how much she's getting paid. I don't know how much she's getting paid, but over it's a lot. I mean, mountains of clothes for her to hand wash. And she goes through it in a couple hours, man. I'll be there 3 days.
Half day.
I'll be there like 3 days washing. I don't know how you all think, but Americans are lazy, okay? We just throw it in the washing machine, push the button, walk away, forget about it.
Sort before you start washing, you sort the bright colors and the dark colors. The dark colors go directly to the washing machine, but the lighter you have to soak it in soapy.
I know you do that once in a while. When Myles gets a hair up a bite, she says, "I'm going to hand wash them." I don't argue anymore, man. Okay?
Separate the dark.
It's not worth the headache. You don't want to argue with a Philippine woman. You just let it go. And I'm not wrong. And I don't know why. It take me forever. It take me like all day.
You can see the difference.
You gotta.
The hand wash you did, the brighter you.
I know that. I know that, but it's still. I'm gonna sit there and wash you. I can't do it, Myles. We're in our 60s, man. Your kidneys. Yeah, he's got like health problems. I feel for you, Big E's, man. I do. I'm just waiting for my body's, to start doing things, weird things. Like, oh, what's that? I never had that pain before.
Yeah, it's much better, Charles. Rent.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with rain.
Yeah.
If you're that does nothing wrong with rain, man. I mean, it's whatever. But I look at it this way. At least I have Myles set up. If anything ever happens to me, okay, Myles is set up. She has a house, all right, and she's good. And like I said, if anything ever happens to me, I would love for either Cheryl, her daughter-in-law, or one of her two daughters, Joy and Diane, to come live with her. I do not want males living in this house. I'm sorry. You all might think I'm no, no, no. I've seen things, and even I've seen it how all of a sudden they come in the house and they act like they're in charge. You're not in charge. You ain't paying no bills. Sit down and shut up. That's just the way I feel. Yeah, but it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to. I don't want to go down that road like I did Friday, okay? Because certain things irritate me, and that's one of the things. I don't like see. I don't care if they're a Filipino or they're West or they're a foreigner. I don't like seeing people taken advantage of, okay? And usually the good-hearted people that come here, they get taken advantage of. 99.9% of the time, they get taken advantage of. But there are certain signs that you need to be aware of while you're here. If you get with a partner and you get married or whatever, and you decide, I want to build a house, like I said, never build on the family land. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. All right. And when you do, when you start the process, make sure when you buy it, when your partner buys the land, because you can't own the land in the Philippines, you make sure you get a lease agreement between your partner and yourself. All right. You get a lease just in case something happens, you got something. All right. Number two, when you build a house, have that house in your name. Your name. All right. You can do that. You can own a house. You can have that house in your name, but the land that house sits on cannot be in your name. They say there is ways of doing that, but I ain't got the money, and the average person, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But also, I've been told that you and your partner draw out a will, and she can will you that property. Is that true? I don't know. I never looked into that. All right. And it's just, and you have distance between the house and her family. You have distance there. And so I've been told this by a lawyer, and I've been told this by another Filipino. Urologist, every time I had to go see a urologist, man, I used to be nervous. I used to be nervous as hell. I was like, help this guy find something. Yeah, I'm paranoid.
They study, so they know how they can find one.
I know that, but how they find something
They put something
that you don't want them to. And I only came in here.
Only you're scared.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, what can you do, Susan? What can you do? That's their way of life. If they want to hand wash, and like I said, a lot of people here think hand washing is more cleaner than machine wash, harder machine wash. And so, it is what it is. Oh, it is? Okay. Then you know what you've been doing. You have been doing your research.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, man. You can't come here blind.
That's what That's what he said. He's spending sometimes to to research what place in the Philippines he won't be.
Sorry.
BGC is okay.
I haven't negative thing. BGC. They say BGC is like a different world. You know, the
The
way it's set up, it's clean.
the best yeah the best part in BGC is when you come down from your condominium or apartment, you can have you can relax in there.
And there's a lot. Isn't there a lot more to offer in BGC? I never been there, so I don't know. Is there a lot more to offer in BGC? A lot more money put into that area?
It depends the area that you're going to rent to get the room or what flat. But in the from that place you have everything in there already. So
No. I don't
many
think.
people, many foreigners especially living there.
Hello, Anita. Hello, hello.
Annette, hello.
Oh, Annette. Why did I say Anita? Sorry. I apologize.
Annette, good morning.
Good morning. That's where I would think, but you want to know something? Dryers are expensive. They're not, like I said, they're not expensive to purchase to run them. Electricity.
Electricity, yeah.
But my way of thinking is I get me a dryer and anytime I use it, I use it. I turn it generator on.
Yeah, a good idea. You get you get the automatic when you put in the clothes inside the dryer. When the clothes come out already fold.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do all that. You've been watching the Jetsons. No, it doesn't do all that. You know it. You know it.
When it comes out from the dryer already
It's
fold.
not full and wrapped in plastic. And wrapped in plastic.
Now
Right?
just put them in the
You've been watching.
the wardrobe.
You've been watching the Jetsons again, haven't you? Oh, okay. All right. What, living where you're living now would be more expensive?
Yeah, 3 times. He said 3 times expensive than in BGC.
Yeah, this is, well, Miles is always, she's always doing something. Miles can't, I just, like I said, man, when I was in the States, I was work. And I'm in the mindset now is, okay, I can get it done, but does it need to be done right now? No, I'm not lazy, okay? It's just, nothing's a rush, you know? Nothing's a rush anymore. Like I said, as long as my bills are paid, got food in the refrigerator, I'm good. Hey, Mary, how you doing? How you doing, Mary? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Your water bill is like now, Mary. Now, don't you have to pay when you pay your water? Don't you have to pay for like sewage and trash and everything? Isn't that all combined? I'm not trying to justify the cost, but isn't that all like one lump sum?
Mm.
Here, what was the last one? 300 and the last water bill.
Water?
Yeah, 200.
261.
261 pesos, roughly $5. Roughly, I'm not roughly $5. But see, that's all you're paying for is the water because the water company's separate from everything else. What is wrong with you, man?
What's wrong, dog?
Dog, I'm just messy. Have your wife make it, man, Mr. Rizzo. How your wife? Miles makes. Miles makes awesome pizza.
Because it's simple, just simple, just you and your
I'll
wife.
tell you what.
You make your own.
Next time Miles makes her pizza, I'll say, hey, why don't you go ahead and video it, and I'll put it up. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. And Miles makes awesome pizza. It's really good. Her pizza's better than
Homemade pizza.
yeah. But hers is like hers is like pan cooked pizza.
Pan cooked, no oven.
Well, I'm about the same with electric, 150. Our gas is I get a gas bottle every month. How much is a bottle?
940, I think.
Yeah, 940 pesos for a bottle of propane, which is about the size of yeah, actually it's the same size you would use on a barbecue grill.
11 kilograms.
Yeah. And that usually lasts us a little over a month, right? Yeah.
We use that bottle for almost 3 months, more than.
Oh, it's 3 months?
More than
I don't keep track. See, what I do is, man, once a bottle goes empty and I replace it with a full bottle, I'll take that empty bottle and get a new one. So there's no, oh, we have no propane. You know, it's like, okay, let me go change the bottles out. Bacardi? Bacardi's not bad, is it? BGC? Yeah, that's what you do, dog, man. You just do your research. Like I said, there's guys that come here that have no idea where they're going to live. They have nobody. Okay, all they got is money in a wallet, an ATM card, and they're here for a while. And then they saw this place sucks and they leave.
Back to reality.
Yeah, you know, and it's like, no, you just didn't plan it. You know, you didn't plan it.
Beef and pork.
Beef. What's more expensive, the pork or the beef?
Beef.
Beef. Well, because see, you gotta marry. Beef is not a thing here. Okay. In other words, yeah, people eat it, but it's not like, oh, I want to stew it. Well, good luck finding a good piece of steak. But a lot of people just do either pork, fish, but mainly vegetables. Vegetable is like that's their go-to. But how much did we pay pork last week?
300.
300 pesos a kilo. Now keep in mind, there's 2 pounds to a kilo, so that's $3 a pound for a piece of pork. And it's not, and it's like, it doesn't matter what you get as far as the pork, what part of the pork you get, it's all 300 pesos. But also, that pork has not been butchered, it's been hacked.
Yeah.
So you just get big clobs of meat.
Hawaii. I live in Hawaii.
It's raining in Hawaii. Hawaii is beautiful. Expensive, but beautiful.
It's a tropical island.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is it
beautiful.
tropical?
Yeah, it's surrounded by water, just like the Philippines. Yeah, that's what I remember when I was in Virginia. You were paying for everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Charles, have you noticed the older you get, the less friends you have? You know what I mean? When you're younger, you want to be everybody's friend. When you're older, you don't want to be anybody's friend. You know, you just want to be left alone. You got your ones that've been through a lot together, but your friendship list gets a lot of some of them are passing away, and some of them are just moving away, and you lose contact with them. Yeah, sewage. Yeah. You got to treat it. Yeah. So how are the people there doing? You know, the ones who were affected by the fires there. Have they ever resolved that? I know just listening on the news and everything like that. That was a I don't know. I don't want to say, but it just didn't seem like
Oh, that's high, $256
what.
electric bill. Yes.
256. That is high.
Yeah, 15,000.
Now, do you have like your?
Almost 15,000.
I don't know. I was going to ask you if you have a gas or electric water heater, but right there it says propane. Yeah, it's high everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
It's starting to go up here. Some of the stuff, you know, some of the prices starting to go up. That's why I don't understand why people don't just shop at their in the Philippines. People just don't shop at their local like farmers markets and
Mhm.
because those hypermarkets, man. Yeah, you can get a lot of stuff and you get some Western stuff there, but you're going to pay for it.
Mhm.
It's expensive.
Yeah, they're the same. That is the same
Yes,
price.
no matter what you get, like I said, pork's always a set price. No matter what you get, chicken is a set price. No matter how much is chicken?
220.
Yeah, chicken right now is 220 a kilo. But you can get, I mean, you can get whatever. You can get whole chicken. You can get chicken wings. You can whatever. You know, and it's all set same price.
Except the Adidas.
Yeah.
The claw.
How much are they?
I don't know. It's less than 200.
Yeah, the feet.
The claw.
You eat it.
Adidas. We call that Adidas.
Yeah, Adidas.
Adidas.
Like the sneaker.
Yes. 40.
43 what? 43. What do you mean by big E? What do you mean by 43? You know, it depends here, Mary, it depends on what you're getting. Broccoli's expensive, right?
Mm.
And what else? What else is like
Broccoli, the carrots,
carrots are expensive?
cabbage also. Those vegetables is
How about lettuce?
most likely most likely we cannot most likely cannot grow in very hot.
Let me ask you a question. The vegetables that are not grown in the Locos Norte,
Mm,
okay, are more expensive than the vegetables that are
Yeah,
grown in the
exactly.
Locos Norte?
Exactly.
Okay. So you need to move to a place, if you like broccoli, you need to move to a place that actually grows the broccoli.
Bagyo.
Baku?
Bagyo.
Baku. All right. That's what you need to do.
Mountain province.
Bread is $5 to $9 and milk is
What?
how much is our bread here? 70. Our bread here is
69.
69 pesos, which roughly is a buck. I'm just throwing out rough numbers, but $1.20 for a loaf of bread. Milk, the only thing they sell here is that superheated milk. And I found out though, if you take that superheated milk, say like we bought it this morning, you put it in the refrigerator, tomorrow morning it tastes good. Tastes pretty good. But don't buy it and then think you're going to drink it because it's like that's a good idea. Preserving that's
Yeah.
is that becoming a big thing now again? Because I know at one time it was canning, which is nothing wrong with it. And and then they had I don't know, I didn't watch YouTube at the time that people had channels showing you how to can stuff and precautions you should take, like if you have something and you're checking it out and the lid's all swelled up, don't throw it away, you know. Yeah, well, Charles, not all of it's cheap, man. Vegetables, not like we just got done saying. Uh, if you want to buy vegetables, just like here, Logos Norte, if you want to buy vegetables that's not grown in Logos Norte, it's going to be more expensive
Yeah.
because they got to bring it in. But seafood's pretty cheap here, ain't it?
Yeah.
Because a lot of fishermen live around here. And if you come here if you go to the market about 4 o'clock in the morning, which I never did, it's the fishermen are coming in with fish and they sell it to the vendors. It snows in Hawaii.
Maui. Maui is in Hawaii?
Yeah, mountain, yeah. Well, yeah, high elevation. Yeah, I can see it. You even say up in the mountains you'll have snow. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's normal, Mary, because you're sucking up all that gas to heat your house.
$10.
How much tamales? Not tamales. Tomatoes. How much you pay per kilo?
Tomato is, I can't remember, 50 or
Tomato, yeah, 50 pesos to
80.
50.
I cannot, just less than 100.
All right, 50 to 80 pesos per kilo for tomatoes. But it's really hard to find the big tomato. You know what I mean? They're usually the small ones.
What? Supermarket.
Yeah, well, you're gonna pay for them though.
Yeah. Like
But I think them small tomatoes got more flavor.
Yeah.
That's my own opinion. They got more flavor. Here, well, I know you can get bacon and stuff like that at the hypermarkets, like Robinson's Grocery.
Yeah.
I know we got it one time, and I was like, we bought it, and then I said, we're never buying this again. It was bacon was freaking expensive, but when we go to the market, they sell bacon there. I don't know how much it is. I don't remember.
100.
But you don't get like a pack like Oscar Mayer pack. It usually
It's good for one meal.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
one
other
meal
words,
only.
Yeah, me and Myles use it. It's gone. But the Yellow House, if you want to go and eat, get served. The Yellow House has got a breakfast. It's good.
Big breakfast.
They got bacon. They got pancakes. They got eggs. I'm like,
I am hungry.
you're hungry. What?
What? 43.
$43.
Yeah. Ooh. A kilo of whole chicken.
It's 425 pesos. We're paying what? You said
220.
220 pesos a kilo for chicken. Like I said, it's all one set. It's all one price. No matter what type of chicken you get, it's all one price.
A whole chicken, you see. Example, the whole chicken here is more than
$43.
1 kilo.
Wow. $43 for Bigos. How many pounds is that? Is it 1 or 5 pounds for a tube of processed hamburger meat? It's in a plastic tube. Or you can buy the fresh. They say it's fresh. I don't know. Avoid the packaging where it's flat and you look at it. You can't see the bottom of it. You can see the top of it. Yeah, I can imagine. Cheap bread. What they old? I know in trying to remember what it was, either Virginia or Pennsylvania. I can't remember. They used to have that Stroman's bread, and you can go inside the Stroman store and you can buy day old the old bread that was half price.
Mhm.
What was wrong with it? Nothing. It was just, it was made yesterday, not that morning. You know?
Yeah, they well, most likely they do it like that.
Yeah, dehydrated.
The bread yesterday is different. The price
Hey, Peter, what is up?
today.
Peter, ladies,
Hey, good morning, Peter.
ladies and gentlemen, Peter is in the house. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. I can imagine the prices in Australia, except for the, well, maybe even the beef, Australian beef, Australian steak. I can imagine Australia is expensive.
Yeah, my sister-in-law is just buying the meat, the vegetable they are growing in their yard.
Did she say the meat's expensive there?
Yeah, but he didn't say the how much. It's expensive.
Container grow produce? Oh, vegetables.
Vegetable.
Do you ever container grow? No,
No.
no.
I plant them directly in the container.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I used to have, not here, but in the States, I used to have a bread maker. And that was kind of like a hit or miss, depending on what the weather was like that night. Because I put it on it like before I went to bed, and by the time I got home, it was, put it on a timer and everything. Depending on what the weather was like, it was either good or it was like, I don't know, it was weird. And I talked to Myles about getting a bread maker, and she said, I don't need
No,
it.
no, no,
No
no,
need it.
no.
No need it. I guess she just doesn't want to deal with it, which is fine.
Nah, electricity will cost you a lot. I know that making bread.
Pandasol, yeah, Pandasol's good. You like Pandasol, right?
Pandesal, mainit pa. Yeah, pandesal, the one you call them biscuit.
The biscuits with the cheese in the middle. Don't some of them have cheese in the middle, or am I thinking of something totally different?
No, there is no cheese.
No cheese, okay.
It's like the one we bought when Liam bought in the morning.
Yeah.
That is pandesal.
Oh yeah, that's good. Sometimes the one in the Psalms were good. The Pandasol, they were pretty good.
The one in the market.
No, the one the guy every morning was driving
Yeah,
on.
is it sweet? That's sweet.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's sweet. 500.
We mince our own beef. I've seen that.
60 pesos per kilo.
No, that's 600 pesos a kilo.
600 pesos minced beef per kilo. It's expensive.
Yeah, when I first got here and was living here, we went to get some minced beef, and I'm looking at that mincer, and I'm like, "Hey, Miles, when's the last time you think they cleaned that?" And she kind of looked and said, "I don't know." So we went out and bought the KitchenAid because Miles likes to make pizza and stuff like that, but also we use that to mince the beef, and we know it's clean, very clean.
Only beef, pork also sometimes.
See? Yeah, and mix the dough. You could do that. You could be up all night making bread. I would never ask you to do that. That would be so rude on so many levels.
I can make my own bun.
Your own bread. The only thing is you got to find a bread pan. You know what I mean?
I use the pan.
No, it's got to be like a bread, not round, but it's got to be like a. Well, it could be round, but bread pan where you can cut it. I know I ask for a lot, don't I?
Yeah, I don't want the oven. I don't use the oven only.
KFC. I stopped going to KFC, man, because it just the quality. It wasn't like it used to when you grow up. Remember growing up when you were kids? Your parents would get a bucket, KFC bucket, and the chicken was so good. But now it's just, I don't know, the quality of it's not like it used to be. I don't, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I like homemade bread. Oh, yeah.
You know how to control the ingredients also. Less preservative. Zero. Free preservative.
When a kid, you used to get crippled dogs.
Is it? What's that?
You talk about hot dogs, man? I hope so.
$190 the internet.
I pay, how much I pay? Is it one?
2999.
Yeah, 2,999 pesos a month for the internet. It's all right, man. It's all right. The average speed is usually between 50 and 80 per second. They say it's 100. I, I've seen it there at times, but it ain't going no higher than 100. Yeah, exactly. It's some guy told me that it went from how many 17 seasonings. It said it went down to two, and I said two. It says yeah, oil and flour. I was like, oh, okay.
You know the one I want in KFC is their biscuit. I for break my in the morning.
I know what you're
The
talking about.
biscuit
If you like
and
KFC
hash
biscuits,
brown.
if you like KFC biscuits, you would love Chick-fil-A biscuits. I like Chick-fil-A. And remember, when you go to and I've been told this, if you go to Chick-fil-A, you can eat as much as you want because it's Jesus calories and they don't count. You know that? Chick-fil-A's are good. Especially Chick-fil-A, the chicken sandwiches.
What is it?
What?
He don't. Charles said he do not eat bread. Expensive. We're not good for
Yeah,
it.
they say, people our age, we don't need to eat that much bread.
You just get the wheat bread, Charles.
Yeah, the wheat. I don't know. The wheat bread here, it's weird.
The wheat bread
It's
here,
weird.
they add too much too much sugar. So
You think it's that?
yeah.
It's
So the taste is not.
tastes grainy, and the texture of it is grainy. You know what I mean? It's not soft.
Yeah, maybe the one we bought before is already old.
I never had it, Mr. Rizzo. I never had it.
$68.
Well, we have the same thing, Mary. We have the fiber. They say we have fiber optics, and it is unlimited. We're not,
Yeah.
but some folks here, not the Philippine people, but some folks here are getting that Elon Musk internet thing.
Starling.
Starting, and I was like, I'm not going to jump into that. You don't know, give it some time and see how it works. Yeah, and the good thing about the internet is even when we lose power,
Mm-mm.
we have a brownout. If I have the generator run, we have internet, and I'm like,
Yeah, because internet is separate from the.
that's why I also think about getting that Starlink. It's like even when I have power, every time we have a brownout, we still have internet. If we have power on, like the generator running. If you ain't got no power, you ain't got no internet, right? But a lot of people hate on their internet here, and it's like it's something. It's better than nothing, And it's getting better. It's been the past 5 years. It is getting better. Before it's I ain't gonna lie, but it is getting better.
Yeah, hash brown, mashed
Yeah,
potatoes.
KFC's mashed potatoes. Good. With the brown
With the
gravy,
gravy, yeah.
and you dip that. God, what are we talking for like this?
With mushroom. Ooh.
Well, I
Gravy mushroom is good.
I can't stand mushroom. I don't like mushrooms, man. I'm not a big mushroom fan. If you like them, have at it. I don't know, something about them. I'm not a big mushroom man. Myles loves mushrooms. That's what I hear, Mary. That's what Myles like soups and stuff like that. Myles makes. See, Myles can make a broth out of anything. She makes fish balls. She makes vegetable
Yeah.
balls. She makes whatever. You know. And people who watch my vlog, they know Myles loves her soups. She better sit down and eat have some soup, and you know,
Soup with a piece of what of meat and more vegetable. Oh, I'm good.
with your rice, you have to have rice.
I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, and with chili is red chili. I'm good. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, Myles. Like I said, man, I am very lucky. I hear horror stories from some guys like my partner can't cook,
Yeah.
and I'm like, a Filipino woman that can't cook. What? I haven't met one yet. I hear about it, but I haven't met one yet. All Phil, and even some Philippine men could cook. They can cook.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not being I don't know what would you call it. I'm not a believer that a woman should be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. I'm not saying it, but it just seems that all Philippine women, especially the Ilocanos, the Ilocano female, they can cook. If you go to their house and you leave hungry, that's your fault. Oh, Miles made talk about fried chicken. Miles made some fried chicken last night. It was good.
Naimas. Yes, very delicious.
It was good. Miles.
Ilocano. Anet, are you Ilocano?
Yeah.
Anet, this is Naimas. Naimas is delicious.
Ask her.
I asked her.
Ask her Ilocano.
Ilocano.
No.
Are you Ilocano?
No, you speak to her in Ilocano. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Is this see or I hear Naimas?
Oh, I did. I thought you were. No, I thought you were gone. Which I understand if you got to. Oh, you're off tomorrow. That's right. So you better hang out for the whole live stream, or I'll be crushed. Now,
Maybe they had their dinner first.
no, Ilocano female. I can only base it on what I experienced. Ilocano females can cook. They remind me of the Italians. The Italians, the females they can. Well, the men can cook too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mary, you know what the funny thing about it's not, it's kind of like she has no idea what we're going to have for dinner until she walks into that kitchen. You know what I mean? In other words, she don't plan out dinners. It's whatever it doesn't matter what I want. I'm going to eat it anyway. Whatever she's in the mood for, when she walks in that kitchen, within 5 minutes, she knows what we're going to have for dinner.
As long as there are stuff in the refrigerator, so take out and okay.
Really? She doesn't cook much? Well, maybe because she feels I don't need to cook. He's going to cook, right? Why should I cook when he's going to cook? And his food's a lot better than my food. Hey, if you watch today's uploaded video, I got the generator that is very. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sorry, dude. I cannot. And I'm not trying to get you just to watch the video. You could skip the whole video until that part of it where it's what's the name of it? It's not made in the Philippines. Powerhouse or something like that. It's not made in the Philippines, which nothing wrong with that. It's not made in China. It's made, where was that? Germany or something like that?
Is it this Germany?
Yeah, I think it's made in Germany, this generator. And it's an 8.5
5.
kVW. It powers the whole house. It powers the whole house. And it's pretty good. It's really good on fuel. For as big as it is, no, it's not a big diesel generator. It is diesel, but it's not one of those big diesel engines. The only problem with and I talked to other people around here, every year you got to replace the battery for it. No matter what, you got to replace the battery. Batteries don't last long here, man. I don't know why, but they don't last long. Everybody has their theory on it. I don't know. Well, I was getting ready to talk about it, but now I know that you're here. I can't do that. That's rude. That was a good guy, man. He takes everything with a grain of salt. Yeah. So if you want to watch the video, man, you don't have to watch the whole thing. It's just the part you'll see it where I do a 360-degree view of the whole generator with the actual name on it. I can't remember the name. I don't even have a picture of it. That one became highly recommended by quite a number of people.
Her father is Filipino, and the mother is Filipino Puerto Rican.
From a local sir.
Ilocos Tagudin.
That's cool. She had to be a beautiful woman if she was half Filipino, half Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican, yeah, Puerto Rican. Beautiful. Both countries got beautiful ladies. That's a good
And
mix.
the same complexion.
Yeah. And they had the Spanish heritage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I miss, Mary. Sausage gravy with. I've told you about that. You can't find the sausage here, like Jimmy Dean said. Sausage you use in it. You know, you can't find it here. Because I think about it once in a while. Yeah, you get. Well, you've seen it. You've seen it on TV. The sausage. I said that's biscuits and gravy. It's sausage gravy. You take the biscuit, break it in half, lay it down, then put the sausage gravy on top. Oh, you're in heaven. I know you're looking at me like I was. Also, I know a guy who used to do that. Okay, and then he get 2 eggs and he put it on top of that. You're in heaven then. 2 eggs over easy. You're in heaven.
Johnny Jaya.
The old picture of you guys. Yeah, Myles.
Johnny Java.
You talking about the one where I'm standing behind Myles and she's like this? Yeah, that everybody tells me they love that picture. They say it's just so peaceful.
Peaceful.
Yeah, they say it looks so peaceful. And I say, yeah, it is nice. And then they asked, she had it kind of altered a little bit because when we're older, you did AI on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's altered.
AI.
Nothing wrong with it, but yeah, everybody says, oh, that picture looks so peaceful. Yeah. Everybody loves that picture. That's why I use it all the time. Except for this time on this thumbnail, I used the one from. I think I used the one you were standing outside.
Mm-mm.
Why are you being weird? But other than that, what we got planned for today? Me and Mary are sitting there talking about food. I'm like, man, now I can go for some sausage gravy.
I am hungry with a biscuit and hash brown and mashed potato.
Well, Is there any church's chickens in the Philippines? I don't think there is any church's chicken in the Philippines. I can go for one of those.
What is what?
Church's chicken.
What's that?
It's like KFC, but much better. I don't think they have here. The chicken sandwiches, oh, they're to die for, man. And Andy, don't believe the hype on Kenny Rogers. Their hamburgers are so good. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. Remember when we were coming back from Manila? I was like, I gotta try one of their hamburgers. I was so disappointed. I was like, what? No, no. Just like the regular soybean burgers.
Darren, is it Ate Marlene back to US again? I haven't seen her since she back to
Who, Marlon?
Philippines. Yeah.
That's which Myles was talking about the woman that owned the woman that owns the Yellow House store and the restaurant. Good people, man. Really great people. She used to hook me up with coffee. She's not doing that no more though. She just cut me off, man. He knows I'm joking.
What is
No, I haven't seen it. Now they probably got them at the hypermarkets,
yeah.
but I haven't. No, not. I stay out of the hypermarkets. I think it's a big hype. You know what I mean? It's a big hype. I mean, a lot of people say, "Well, I got to get ketchup," because here they have banana ketchup, which I can't wrap my head around it. Okay, but you can buy regular ketchup in town here. You know, now there's certain stuff that I crave once in a while, but you want to know something? I'll get over it. I make some popcorn. I put a little bit of that butter salt on it, and I'm okay. I move on with my life.
Wait a minute. I will be back.
Where you going? She's all over the place there though, and not in a bad way. She just travels. She travels a lot. Now I got a question for you. I don't know if does her husband stay in one place, or is he also traveling for his work all over the place? Hold on a second, I'm missing something. Yeah, like I said, that generator, and I apologize, man, but I cannot remember. It's for some reason I can't remember the name of it. But you don't have to watch the whole video, okay? I understand. You just want to get information.
Sure.
Oh, here it is. Hello. Here it is right here. Wait a minute. I got to make sure. Myles got a picture of the generator. Whoops. You need to take it back to where it was. I got big thumbs. Okay. And it has wheels on it, so you can pull it. I got to make, there it is right there. It's called, yeah, wheelwright powerhouse.
Powerhouse.
Yeah, I like it, man. Like I said, you got to change. I found out the hard way. Change the battery out at least once a year, you know, and don't stress it out like, this. Who did that?
What's that?
Let me see. Is that why she don't show up?
It's nothing here.
Well, sometimes.
Is it Annette? Annette is down here.
Where? Show me where her name is. Oh, is that? No, that's Mary. Put her on for review.
Yeah, here.
Where? Right here?
Yeah.
No.
This is Annette.
That's not her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Why did someone put What is that? Longanisa is delicious. No?
Yeah, she didn't say nothing negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one is.
Yeah, longanisa. Yeah, the sausage, homemade the sausage.
Yeah, longanisa. Yeah, I like longanisa.
It's nothing wrong.
She didn't say anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Let me try something here.
What is that? Yeah, it popped up. Someone put her on review.
I didn't do it. I'm too busy. I didn't do it. Hey, where's she at again?
Annette.
Annette, Annette, why don't you go ahead and try to send a message, see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Annette, can you send Miss Cummings? Can you guys send us put something on chat, see if you show up? I don't know what happened. Unless she put herself on review, I don't know.
Darren is a good observer. Thank
Yeah,
you,
I didn't even
Darren.
say thanks though. I didn't.
Thank you, Darren.
Hey DC, how is what? You're quiet, man. Nothing wrong with that. He's a man that has very few words. Yeah, uncle works in Greece. Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot. Never mind.
Manong Domi.
Okay, so he stays in Greece, or does he travel for his work? That's what I was getting at. Yeah, I don't understand why. I didn't do it. I'm too busy running my mouth. You'll be fine, Jules. 30,000 a month for. Yeah, I pay all. I put between 10 and 15,000 pesos into my Gcash account, and that pays all my bills. Electric bill is the highest one, always. It's always. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, longanisa is delicious. That made in Ilocos Sur, Darren. Ooh.
Nah, she didn't have. It's once in a while she I don't know why she give me a thing of coffee. I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting it, but it was like, oh, cool. Thank you very much. So you have cooking, Charles? You got cooking background? I went to Johnson and Wales, man,
Yeah.
and I got a degree. And when I was getting ready to retire from the thinking, this is what I'm going to do. And I worked in some kitchens, and it was kind of like, this is a young man's game, man. And I found it was really hard to get hired. Number one, because I was just starting out. And number two is because of my age, and also the, when you're in the cooking world, you don't get paid very much. You know what I mean? Because it's all about profit margin. And the only time you get paid if you're the executive chef and you've been around for quite a while. That's what I've seen. Okay, though, no problem, man. No, it was just like I said, because they travel, they go to Greece and they go to other places. I just figured maybe that was his job. Job is where he traveled to different countries doing things, you know. Man. Yeah, Myles food is good. Well, they say, Mary, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right? I guess she left because she ain't showing up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she probably like, what did I do wrong? And then left, you know, which is understandable. I'd be like, really? I didn't do anything wrong.
There's nothing wrong. They're just saying that the longanisa is delicious.
He was in the Navy. What did he do? What was his job? Oh, I might. Yeah, she is. But see, though, I don't eat that much. I mean, as far I don't snack very often. Now I do have cravings, but and like I could tear a bag of potato chips up in like no time. But I don't sit there and gorge myself with like candies and stuff like that. I eat 3 times a day. Once in a while, I have what do they call that? Your banana stuff. I'll have the
Yeah.
banana fritters, or what's the other one where you just fry the sabah.
The I forgot again what
Yeah, the fried but sabah. Tell you what, no,
Maruya and
I'm weird.
Maruya and Rapid. What's it called?
Oh, he's a bosun mate. Yeah, the jacks. Bosun mates in the Navy, they're jacks of all trade. I mean, they know a lot. They know, and it was at one time they used to say, "Oh, bosun mates was stupid." And everything. Actually, they're not. They got to score pretty high. They got to score a pretty good ASVAB, you know, for that job. We call them the jacks of all trade. They got to know a lot of stuff, a lot. I mean, I've talked to boatsmates. They got to know every knot and how to tie them knots. They was all that's not hard. Sometimes, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And they got to know other things. That boat handling, crane operator. They were just all over as far as different things. No, I'm being honest with them, man. They I thought, both. I wouldn't want the job. I would, and then some of the crap they put up with, I wouldn't want that job. And believe it or not, a lot of times they take over in battle conditions. They got to take over the gun mounts and stuff like that. Nah, yeah, they're gonna say, oh, the bosun. Anybody can be a bosun. Oh, really? You OS, the guy that sits at a chair and stares at a radar all day long. That takes a lot. No, I don't. I never got along with OSs. I don't know why. Just anybody could stare at a screen. Well, not everybody, but it doesn't take much to sit there and stare at a screen. And they don't do no work. They do no PMS. They do nothing. When you see a guy, yeah, I'm gonna go on the OS. When you see a guy walking around every day, especially on the way, wearing pressed uniforms like the dungaree uniforms, what does that tell you about that person? Myles, you're hurting her.
No. You push me.
That's enough about the OSs. They just get under my skin, man. But yeah, both mates put their bust their butts, man. They do. And I've seen both mates down in engine rooms. And I go down and I say, what the hell are you doing down here? And they'll be like, I'm fixing whatever I'm fixing. I was like, oh, okay. Had both mates who were welders. Huh? Both mate. Both mate. Yeah, you gotta take it real fast. Say it without thinking. Both mate. A bolts. That's what we used to call them, bolts. Hey, bolts, what are you doing, man? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, good people, man. So you ready to cut it short?
Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta go. What time is it?
9, 10.
Yeah,
10 o'clock
We
already.
relax.
Yeah, he's changing
The
the.
flies are driving up the wall. All right, man, we're gonna let you all go. Now I'm good though. I'm just complaining because I can. Nah, we're good, man. I don't need anything.
Yes. Yes.
If Miles needs anything else, we'll talk to Florence in her native tongue of Ilocano. So you or I don't know what they're talking about. But I do appreciate your offer. All right, we're gonna let you all go. It's been going on 2 hours.
Yeah.
We're gonna go visit Shaw and the grandkids. Miles spoiled every day. What are you talking about? Miles is living the good life. At least that's what I told myself. Now, what Miles tell you? Now, Miles, we joke around, okay? And don't take us serious. Me and Miles appreciate each other, right? Why are you laughing?
No, the only.
Me and Miles are grateful for each other in our lives, you know? We know that without Miles, my life would be a lot different, and Miles without me, you know what I mean? We're grateful. Yes, thank you, Darryl. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, good. It was a good chat. Very.
Annette already there.
That's the one.
Yes.
And then I apologize. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Whoever, I didn't do it. Darryl probably did it. What do you think? No, we don't know what happened. Put you in like a timeout or whatever it was.
There's nothing wrong.
But I gave you the rent, so it'll be a little bit harder for you to be put in timeout. I guess somebody didn't like Louis and me living.
Longanisa.
I can't say.
Longanisa is nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong.
Delicious.
There's nothing wrong with Louis.
Fresh,
Some people make it a little bit too much garlic. My own opinion.
Now, longanisa had different flavors. Garlic, pepper, just like their place making. They make them.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, I don't know who did it, and we'll never know. I think they were jealous. Maybe they were jealous of you, Anita.
Naimas de longanisa. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Anita, for being here, and I apologize. And I will talk to everybody Wednesday. We'll be back on a Wednesday, same time. 7 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, U.S. 8 a.m. Philippines Standard Time. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful night, and I will talk to you then. Bye for now. Cheers, as they say in English.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Bye-bye, man.